Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's day is going really well, and I hope that your day has been filled with love and laughter, and hope you've been able to stay present in your day. So, today's video topic is I posted this morning about giving topics that you would like to hear about as my viewers and as people that I am grateful for viewing my videos. And I plan on doing every single one of them. So if you still have ideas, drop me an idea and I'll do everything I can to shine the most light on the topic from my experience, from my perspective, from wherever my analytical mind and my soul meet that topic. I will divulge everything and try to be as transparent as possible. So, the first topic that was posted was about the soul repercussions or soul effects of a parent alienating another parent and not allowing access to the child. There are so many layers to that and so many factors that could play into this, whether the parent is fit or not. So, for this video, we're going to assume that both parents are fit and one parent is just being spiteful due to the failed relationship or the negative thought pattern and judgment and fear that one parent may have to keep their child from the other. And the selfishness really is what it is. And speak I'll speak of the one withholding the child first, and probably the most damaging seat in this topic is the one withholding the other person, or withholding the child from the other person. And what a great disservice you're doing to your own soul and the beautiful soul that you chose to bring into this world. I don't know if you believe in karma or not, but it's a very real thing. And, though you may not experience it in this lifetime, those karmic debts are paid forward, whether it's written into your next soul contract or it's written 15 years down the road in this lifetime, in this manifestation, in your contract to feel the repercussions of that. Whether it be the next lifetime, you're that parent that is alienated, or you're the child that's alienated from the other parent. However, that debt is seen fit to be paid by the Creator and by your contract that you decide on in coming into a life. It's going to have to be paid, and you're going to have to go through that. So that's something to keep in mind. If you can get outside yourself, and in that situation where you're withholding a child from a healthy, willing parent, I don't know if you're in the mindset to even grasp that. But just speaking fully on the subject, the negative karma that you're creating for yourself, and it's going to keep you in that low vibrational negative thought pattern mindset, where it's just your past keeps creating your future because you're stuck in the cycle of negativity and fear and judgment. And even if the parent is unfit, you should make it a point to expose your child enough to that person, whether it be or not paid, monitored visits, monitored phone calls. Even if, you should do everything you can to allow your child to walk their path and your child to grow with the knowledge of the truth, and allow them to make the determination on their own as they get older, whether they want this person in their life or not. Because so often, and as a parent, we try to force our path on our children, and we try to overly protect them, and we overly coddle them, and instead of completely dictating our child's life, we really need to step back and look at ourselves as guides, and discuss with them, okay, Just discuss with them the truth of the situation. Give them the choices, give them the options, let them know the repercussions of the choices, the repercussions of the different options, and allow them to move forward in their light and support them when negative happenings come from their bad choices, because bad choices are our greatest teachers, because they are taken the most they're the most difficult to absorb when you're met with failure, because then judgment of self and all these other negative emotions come into play. But it can build such character and such resilience and such strength, and you can transmute that negative energy into positive life lessons where we continue to ascend and evolve as human souls and human beings on this earth in this manifestation. So the soul effect on the child that is being withheld, that's obviously denying a child love is going to be detrimental. But I also believe that as we come into this manifestation, we sign contracts of exactly what we're going to experience in our lives. So for me, that child being separated from that parent may possibly be the lesson that they signed up for, to understand what it's like to go with just the love of one parent, and live in turmoil of, am I not good enough? Am I this? Am I that? I don't encourage the situation. I think everybody should be loved by everybody. And I think if you are in a parenting agreement where you have a soul contract with another human being to create life, then you should do everything in your power to make sure that child feels love from both people. And but who am I to say, because I don't know that being's contract coming into this world. So maybe that is some of their their soul evolution lessons that they have to learn. So, yes, it could absolutely be detrimental to the human, and it could create a very tough path for the human in this world. But with everything being lessons, this it could be for the soul evolution of that person coming in to experience that. So it's very difficult to determine, because it's an individual basis like anything. There's no normal, there's no run of the mill. Every situation is so unique and so different, down to the point of your perspective being caught in a moment of high emotion or high stress, because you could experience something exactly the same in this physical reality with your physical eyes. You can see the exact same happening as somebody else. But if a crime, for instance, if as a police officer there was a crime committed, you would go to a scene and you would get witness reports from everybody. Well, guess what? There might be a couple pieces of meat and potatoes that are similar with all the stories, but everybody, based on where they are at mentally, spiritually, physically in that situation, see that happening in a totally different light. So for me, it's tough to plaster my perspective as the whole answer. So it could be that child's lesson. But as for the person that is being withheld from the child, if you are fit, there you should be doing everything you can to fight for that child. And it sucks because, unfortunately, in our court systems, and there's always ones that ruin it for everybody. And I know there's been some shitty situations along in our human history where fathers have been off their damn rockers and done really horrible, detrimental things to the children, to the mothers. But unfortunately for men in our society where we're at right now, it's an uphill battle when you and your spouse or significant other that you create life with go your own separate ways. It's not a, okay, it's 50-50. You automatically get it. It's automatically awarded to the mother, and the father's got to fight uphill. And if the mother offers any resistance, our court systems make it damn near impossible, but not impossible, because where there's a will, there's a way. And with God's will, there's a way. And I encourage you to fight and fight and take the lessons and continue to fight. Take the lessons of your resilience and your power, and empower yourself with how much you're fighting, and continue to build on the things that you love and that you're fighting for, and give thanks for the outcome that you see that you want. Because as you give thanks and you give gratitude inside, your mind doesn't know the difference of what's happening externally and what's happening internally. So if you create the environment where you're spending time with your child, and you're loving your child, and you're calling your child, and all these wonderful things, and you're feeling the love, and you're feeling the gratitude for that love and connection, you stay true to your path, because that day will come. And it may not come in that child's early years, but there's going to be a point where that child is an adult and they can think for themselves. And if you continue to hold that in your heart, your day will come to reconnect, and it's going to be beautiful. So hold that hope in your heart, and hold that gratitude for all that time you're going to spend with your child. So I love you guys. I don't want to go too long-winded. I know it's difficult in this society to have the attention span to watch a 12-15 minute video, because we're always on the go and always moving. But I hope this finds you in a good place. And Destin, brother, I hope, I'm not sure what you were looking to get out of this, because I know you are a very spiritually sound man, and I hope this just can confirm some of the things that you were seeking, if anything, or just giving me a topic for others to speak on or think on. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you guys very soon.